The purpose of becoming a wonderful communicator, someone who can be heard, someone who's understood, someone who's listened to, is to build relationship. The most important thing you can have in any relationship, business owner-employee, business owner-client, with your manager, with your reports, is trust. What we don't realize is that trust is built in those small moments. A big opportunity for creating trust is in giving your word, managing your word, and keeping your word. You can expect that by Friday, close of business. You can count on me never to do that again. Here's what I can promise you. I'll do my best, I'll check in with you, and then we'll recap to make sure that works for you. When you learn to give your word and then chase it, people recognize that they can trust you. And it's those small things. We do reviews at 90 days and then again at a year, and you do it exactly on that calendar day. Now the employee is going to recognize that they can trust you, and they're going to take a deep breath. So in business, we have all heard overpromise, underdeliver. I have learned it's the other way around. Learning to promise, learning to give your word, I'll have that done by Friday, close of business, or we do reviews at 3 months and at 1 year, and then chasing your word and making sure that that's what happens builds trust. Trust is not built, from big incidences. It's those little moments when people experience you as someone who keeps their word with you. Sometimes you can't keep your word, and you need to then manage your word. I can't get it to you this Friday, and I know I said I would. I'll have that to you Monday morning. Does that work for you? So people now start to have this experience of you, of someone who is aware of the value of the relationship, that you actually care about that. Now, what most people do is, because they can't trust what they say, they don't say it at all. They don't make that promise. We'll see how it goes. And what happens in the relationship is that people are always a little unclear about what to expect. You want to create upset or lack of trust in a relationship? Don't talk about what to expect. It's actually extraordinary for a business owner to take on giving their word, keeping their word, and managing their word with their employees. What they'll discover is that their employees will do it in return. All of a sudden, their employees are now speaking in this way. Hey, I'm going to take care of that, and you can expect to have it on your desk by such and such. It becomes the way that people talk. So then you create this environment or this culture where we actually talk about what we're going to do by when, and accountability becomes this willing communication between people rather than this thing you're trying to enforce. Leaders will come to me and complain that their people are not being accountable. It is always the leader not giving their word, keeping their word, and managing their word. Once that happens, the entire culture changes.